Hey, what up, guys? So coming to you with what's next today on once again, WBA regular middleweight champion Ryota Murata of Japan. This guy was a 2012 Olympic gold medalist. Last Friday night on July 12th, he scored a week and a half ago now. He scored a second-round TKO victory against Rob Brandt and avenged the only real defeat of his career. He had lost a couple years back. He lost to Hassan Nadam by a controversial split decision. He came back and stopped Nadam in 7 rounds in the rematch and captured the WBA belt his first time. Last year, Rob Brandt whipped his ass in October. He dominated him over 12 rounds and took the world title. And I had Brandt beating him again in a rematch just because of styles. And Murata dominated him. He went right at him. Brandt's style was the same style, was that little pot shot style, and it was landing well in the first round. But second round, he just was throwing to the body. He kept coming forward, and he landed a couple big shots and hurt Brandt badly, and Brandt couldn't recover. So, so big-time win. Biggest of his career. And now the question is, what's next for the WBA regular champion Ryota Murata? Well, last year before Brandt beat him, Murata was being rumored to be next in line to face Triple G Gennady Golovkin after Golovkin's loss to Canelo. That was the hot topic, and when he lost, that all went out the window. So I'm going to kind of run through the top 10 and see which guys are available for a guy like Murata right now. Triple G seems like that's a gettable fight. Triple G's right now, they're talking if he doesn't land the Canelo fight, which I don't think he's going to get, that he could fight Jaime Munguia. Well, why not Murata for a version of the world title? I mean, he's an Olympic gold medalist. It's a big fight, and it's a fight that people wanted to see anyways. So I think that fight still is very gettable. Danny Jacobs, I think Danny Jacobs is moving up to middleweight. Super middleweight. So I don't see this one. Demetrius Andrade, again, you'd have to cross the street. I don't think Bob Arum's going to risk him moving on to face a guy like Andrade right now. Jermall Charlo, I think Bob Arum would be into a unification with Jermall Charlo. The question is would Al Heyman be interested in that? And I think Charlo would take the fight if Al Heyman okayed it, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. David Lemieux is another guy who's moving up to super middleweight likely in his next fight. And Top Rank would have to work with Golden Boy. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the no on that one. Sergey Derevyanchenko is fighting for a vacant world title, so I don't see that. And then really rounding out the guys that are kind of in the top 10 is, Matt Korobov. And I don't see that one happening. He's a PBC guy. I think that's kind of a high risk, low reward for Murata, but not a bad option. But can the PBC and Top Rank work together? So, but the main guy, and here's what's likely, is Jeff Horn, the guy who beat Pacquiao a few years ago with that controversial decision that he got. He's officially moving up to middleweight now. He's fighting at the end of August. And coming into the fight, he was being rumored as the favorite to get the winner. But most people thought Rob Brandt was going to win the fight with Murata. So he was rumored to face Brandt, but they did say winner. So I think, and he's highly ranked. He's actually ranked like number 2 in the WBA right now. So I think that's probably going to be the guy who gets the next shot at Murata. And that's an interesting one. I'd like to see it. I think if he makes quick work of Michael Zafara or whatever his name is, I think Horn and him could lock horns in December. Possibly early next year. But yeah, that's what I think's going to be the next guy. But just in case, looking at the top 10, I think Triple G, he would go after that fight for sure. More. So that's it, guys. What's next? Ryota Murata, WBA regular champion. True Boxing. Been hit with the truth.